Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Convo Corner, where the people are given a platform to speak their mind, what troubles them, and to seek solutions to their questions. I am Miraba Lydia. In today's video, we are going to discuss about a condition that is affecting many people around the world. We are going to discuss about depression. And to help me delve into this topic of the day is my guest. And without further ado, I'll let her introduce herself.
Hello guys, I'm Victorious.
Victorious, welcome.
Thank you.
So today we are going to discuss about depression. So depression is a mental illness. It's a mental health illness that can affect anyone, regardless of gender, age, and background. And this has been evident because a digital content creator, the Pluto, shared in his Insta stories that he is battling a depression. So in this video, we are going to discuss about what are the causes of depression, the signs and symptoms, and also ways to overcome depression. So, Vicky, can you tell us one of the causes of depression?
One of the causes of depression is maybe a life event that occurred.
Yeah.
That maybe traumatized you. It might be losing a loved one, a car accident, or witnessing something just that happened.
That's traumatized you.
Or something that happened in your life. Maybe you fell from somewhere. Maybe you were in a certain type of a situation. So that one can make you
also losing. Other people get into depression when they lose their jobs. Yeah, maybe you are in a high-paying job and all of a sudden maybe like job ikaisha. Some people sink into depression.
True.
So because maybe they are not able to provide for their families, they're not able to take care of themselves. So they sink into depression because they lost their job. Yeah. Others, if for school-going children, others sink into depression. Maybe you worked very hard, and you knew like by the end of the 4th year you'll have a very good grade, but it turned out not to be the same. So people are different. Some may just take that as likely, but others can sink into depression just thinking of like how can I fail? I've been working so hard. I've been maybe getting A's or B's, and now I've gotten a maybe a C or something else. A different life events can make you to sink into depression.
Yeah. So, also among the youth, the pressure of being successful, it makes them fall into depression. So I think that's also a life event. So,
because, for instance, you are in college or you are in high school with somebody else. Now, these people umeona like wameendelea and wame prosper. So you are like, like wewe uko tu pale pale. So you are thinking like, hey, what am I not doing with my life? Unajua, by the way, kuna watu wenye wanafikiria sana mpaka they sink into depression thinking like, kwani mimi like niaje mbona mimi sifanikiwi, mbona mimi si floss na watu na sijui wengine na floss na magari and just mimi life yangu inakaa ni kama iko stagnated. So that one can also make somebody to sink into depression. Yeah. Also some chronic illness, or you are in chronic pain. So some illnesses zinaweza kufanya you be in chronic pain. So just thinking of how much pain you have can make you sink into depression. Or if you have these thyroid illnesses, can also make you sink into depression. So maybe you are just thinking like maybe mtu anafikiria maybe like this illness imefanya watu wakauza mali yao, maybe family property, now we have nothing, I'm here, I'm feeling pain. No. So depression pain is
even losing a body part. Like those people are always depressed. especially when you had it before. When you get a disability,
Disability,
and you had
yes.
the ability before, that one is very bad. It can make you fall into depression.
Yeah.
Very, very bad.
Yeah.
Because your life will never be the same again.
It's
Never,
very true. It's maybe you had both legs, now you don't have.
Now you don't have. You had one of your arms, now you don't have. You had your sight, now you don't have.
Yeah, it's true.
So it can make you fall into depression.
Also, if in your family there is that history of depression, you are at a high risk of maybe getting depression. So kama kuna family, like maybe somebody in your family, maybe your grandmother, maybe your father, maybe your mother had depression. So hata wewe like uko at a high risk ya get depression kama if it runs in the family. Yeah.
Also, brain chemistry. If there's a chemical imbalance in
the brain,
then it can cause depression. That may not be willingly. Inakuja tu hivyo, unasindomana nasikia let's say alichizi.
That is how people say.
It's sometimes it's depression.
Yeah.
You just see a woman neatly dressed. I've ever met a woman very neatly dressed, but she's walking, talking to herself. I was like, wow. So depression is real.
Yeah, for real. So we've talked about the causes of depression. Now I want us to look at the signs and symptoms, and also next we're going to talk about how do you overcome depression. But it is always good to talk about it. When you're depressed, many people shy away from talking to people about it. So unapata like these symptoms, they become worse and worse. But when you talk to people, it helps a lot. So don't shy away from talking to people or talking about it. So we can say like for the Pluto, it is he's taken the right step because he's talked about it. He said in his Insta stories that people to pray for him. At least he recognized that he has a problem and he needs people's intervention by maybe praying to him, or if there is a professional maybe can reach out to him and talk to him. You see? Yeah. So we're going to see signs and symptoms and also how to overcome depression. Until this point, before we continue, I want to thank each and everyone who has subscribed to this channel. Thank you very much. And for those who have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel so that anytime we upload a new informative video, you will be amongst the first people to be notified. So kindly turn on that notification bell. So Vicky, let's go into the sign and symptoms. Let us look at the signs and symptoms of depression. Now that you have looked at the causes of depression, signs and symptoms of depression. So what are some of these signs and symptoms? These signs and symptoms, they vary from one person to another, but these ones, they are the most common ones. Yeah.
So lack of sleep or sleeping. Unaweza pata your sleeping schedule, if you have one. You're not sleeping, you're under sleeping ama you're oversleeping. Wacha tuseme hivyo.
Unaweza kosa usingizi.
Sometimes kuna insomnia, unaweza amka katikati ya usiku. Unakosa usingizi tu, stress. And or you oversleep. The people who, when they are depressed or stressed, they tend to oversleep. They can sleep the whole day, the whole night. So that is a sign of depression.
Some may lack interest of activities they once loved. So hawana interest kabisa, unapata like if you are maybe a footballer, unapenda kwenda ku train, all of a sudden you just lack interest. If hata kama ni kwenda job, kuna hata kama umeandikwa tuseme ni kazi unaenda ama ni kazi yako, ulikuwa unaipenda sana and huko unakosa kazi, but all of a sudden haujisikia kwenda hiyo kazi, so you lack interest of activities you once like loved. So interesting issue.
Another thing is suicidal thoughts ama harm thoughts. Unafikiria tu venye utajiham, or suicidal thoughts. Suicidal thoughts kwanza, it's a sign of depression kabisa. Because getting to, I think so that is the full-blown stage of depression. Because getting to a point of where you want to harm yourself because of stress, then your depression is really high. It's really high. So suicidal thoughts or harmful thoughts towards yourself is also a sign of depression.
Also, some people feel sad. They have sadness, and also they may feel hopelessness, and also worthless. Like wanaona au si wa maana, wanafeel wamefika mwisho, and then mtu all of a sudden, like mtu alikuanga tu mtu like amechangamka, so squeeze amekaa tu, he's sad, he's just there, like unaweza shindwa like all of a sudden ilifanyika. So these people is on need to mtu ana feel I'm not worth, yani ana feel tu amefika mwisho. So those are that is another sign of depression.
Another sign is lack of appetite and losing weight, because lack of appetite, obviously you will lose your weight because you're not eating as much. So utakuta at times you're not even eating. You know, you don't even have time to think about food because you are thinking about your problems. So in that whole, you know, mixed feelings, you are losing weight.
Or others may add weight. There are those people, when they are stressed up, they eat they eat a lot. Alafu mtu anakuwa na appetite tu ya kukula maybe junk ama like kukula portions zenye ziko more than they used to eat. So like unapata that person overeat, definitely at add on weight. So either for other people inaweza kuwa loss of weight, for other people inaweza kugain, inaweza kuwa kugain weight. So anything else that you think we've left out about the signs and symptoms of depression?
No,
there isn't. So like now we are going to move to the how do we overcome depression, because there must be ways in which you can overcome depression. So we are going to look at some of the ways that we are going to, what can we do in order to overcome depression. So Vicky, now we looked at the causes of depression. We have also looked at the signs and symptoms of depression. Now I want us to look at the how do we overcome depression. So yes, because people can overcome depression. It's not like a lifelong illness or something, condition. So people can overcome. You can have depression and then you can overcome it and be depression free. So what are some of these things? What can you do?
Having therapy.
Yes.
Talking to a psychiatrist to help you walk through depression, who can identify what's your struggle, what you're struggling with, and talk you out of it. So going through therapy can help you overcome depression.
There are also antidepressants. Antidepressants will help balance the chemicals in your brain, so that now the whatever symptoms you had zinakuwa suppressed with the antidepressants. So this one may help in your overcoming the depression.
Another thing is also support from friends and family and loved ones. It can help you, because when you have someone to talk to, you spoke with the therapist, you also need someone to talk to.
A strong support system.
So support from someone or just hour to either family, friend, loved one, can really help you to walk out of depression.
And also changing of our diet. Changing of our diet. We make sure that we eat healthy. Also, we exercise regularly, and also change our sleep pattern. This also can help in our general well-being, and also as it helps in our general well-being, it also helps. If you have depression, it will also help, because when you go to exercise, then at least you keep yourself busy, and then your body is is active, and also the diet we eat. So it is very good to eat healthy, exercise regularly, and also like have a sleep pattern. You improve on our sleep pattern. This one will also help us a great deal if you have depression. Yes. So and don't be shy to talk it out to your friends and also your family, or also seeking help from a health practitioner. Sana going for those who are professionals who are mental health. Yeah. So don't shy away, because you're not alone in this. So talking it out is the most important thing in overcoming depression. So hope that this video has been informative and helpful, and also that if you know somebody who is battling depression, you can help them. How you can help them, maybe seek medication or talk to them, and at least these signs and symptoms can maybe of depression can go away. So let me hope that it has been an informative session and you've learned a lot. So until next time, bye.